Just a quick update from over on our sister network, Go Pitch TV. We're at Centerville and Sheraton tonight at the Charger Dome in the Class 3A Region 8 quarterfinals. It is Centerville with an early advantage, 19-17, as they approach halftime there in Sheraton. Here in Osceola, 4-point ball game, 20-16 and a turnover. Taken away by Cassidy Stevens, her first steal, and Clarke's fifth turnover of the ball game. First of the quarter, though, Denton flips it up somehow, got it to go. A wild shot kind of over her head, and just like that, one possession ball game again. Clarke has gone on these runs. They open the game 8-0. Forced shot by Henry, and a rebound for Lene Green, who's already here in the first half approaching double-double territory with 10 points and now 8 rebounds. Almost a pickpocket there from Tori Henry, but the Phillies keep up with it. In the heart of the defense all the way in. Missing the shot, though, at the rim, Stevens, and the rebound for Josie Dunbar. Clarke got out to an 8-0 advantage before Shenandoah got back to 12-11 at one point. Dunbar tries a three. Josie doesn't do that too often this year, just 3 of 12 off the mark, and the rebound for Shenandoah. That rebounding margin we were talking about early on in the ball game, especially the end of the first quarter, starting to flip a little bit more to that Philly side, as we expected might be a problem here tonight. Foul called on Ava Hagan as Denton finds number 21 Stevens cutting to the hoop, and she'll have 2 free throws coming on the 6th foul whistled against the Clarke Indians. So Stevens with an opportunity here to tie this game for the first time since it was 0-0, and she hits the first. Cassidy on the year is 51%, 20 of 39. Denton's going to take a seat. Burdorf is back in for Shenandoah. Hagan also goes out with Ashlyn Crawford returning. So a little bit of a bigger lineup here with Crawford and Dunbar on the floor for Clarke. Stevens rims that one in, so she's got 4 off the bench, and we are tied at 20. Shenandoah answers a 9-point lead for Clarke with a 9-0 run. 20-20, under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Leave it back for Dunbar, does Tori Henry. Josie gets inside the arc this time. Turn around over the left shoulder, over Green. That's a good-looking shot from Josie Dunbar over the outstretched hand of number 51. Not easy to do. Under a minute 45 to go before we head to the locker room. At the top of the zone, Allie Henry gets her second steal. Other way, leaves it off for Tori, who banks it in. Defense leads to offense for the Indians. Quick little 4-0 spurt here for the Clarke Indians, and almost a turnover, but Rogers able to climb the ladder and bring in that pass. Too strong off the glass for Finley. Rebound, Clarke. Josie to Tori Henry. Finds McCoy. She's already hit one tonight. Make it 2 for Maddie McCoy. How about that for some spurtability, if you will, of an offense? 7-0 run in the blink of an eye from the Clarke girls after Shenandoah came and tied it on a 9-0 run of their own. Other end, Stevens over the top of Crawford. That's too strong. McCoy another board. 45 seconds to go before we hit intermission. Allie Henry back to Tori between the circles. Left side, Dunbar. Josie gets that baseline she loves. Pulls up, hit it. 29-20, tying the largest lead for the Clarke Indians on a 9-0 run. Final 30 seconds. Shot clock is off. Let's see if the Phillies hold. They try to get into Burdorf, but it's a steal, the third for Allie Henry. However, getting it right back is Stevens, and gets it out to Rogers. Her jumper won't fall. Rebound taken by Tori Henry. Tori with 5 seconds. 4 on the baseline. 3, 2, skips it to Dunbar. Josie got it off. It counts. She banked it in before the buzzer without a doubt. That ball was out of her hand. We'll show it to you again just to be sure. Watch that light on the backboard here. Great find from Tori Henry. That ball was out. It counts for Josie Dunbar, who had herself a heck of a second quarter, and it's the Clarke Indians who end the first half on an 11-0 run to take that 11-point lead into the locker room. 31-20, Clarke over Shenandoah. 2 quarters down, 2 to go in this Class 3A Region 5 quarterfinal. We're going to take an extended timeout here. I'll total up some unofficial stats from that first half of action. And when we come back, first off, we'll recap a heck of a day in the South Central Conference on the wrestling mat, first of all. So stick around. Our halftime show begins right after this.